My name is Shy Garrett. I teach at Washington Mary Magnet High School in Calcasieu Parish. I teach seniors and I teach the basic nursing skills class to not only Washington Marion students, but 5 other schools here in Calcasieu Parish. I also teach dual enrollment with Sewella Technical College. Welcome to my classroom. My original background is in nursing. I've been a nurse for 20 years and I've stepped into the classroom over the past 4 years. So learning these kids and how to reach them has been a journey for me. But my slogan for my classroom is created on purpose for a purpose. Every kid that crosses my threshold and every kid within Washington Mary Magnet High School or the 5 other high schools that I serve and the kids that are just passing down the hall were created on purpose for a purpose. I'm most passionate about seeing these kids find their purpose. It's not always as being a nurse or working in the healthcare field, because I do have kids that have gone on to LSU to be veterinarian. So what I'm doing here is giving them something to be proud of, something to work for. It's hard work being a nurse and working in nursing, and the rigor in this classroom is very high. These kids are learning things that they would have never learned ever. They get new vocabulary. They learn how to be compassionate, how to give empathy, how to give care that is patient-centered. And that carries over into their everyday lives. It's strenuous in here. They have deadlines. They have hours they have to obtain. And this is really training them for real life, for real jobs, to be adults. So me being here and facilitating that and building those relationships and seeing these kids go on to higher education, to jobs as CNAs, has been so fulfilling for me. I've been able to give the 20 years of knowledge that I have gained to these students, and they have given me what they have poured into me is even greater than that. My passion for this classroom is seeing the light bulb go off also, that they also get it, that their critical thinking skills have grown because they were in a classroom with me, because their vocabulary has grown because they were in a classroom with me. All of those things is what churns my heart and edges me on to stay within this and to keep doing what I do every day. It's a joy to work at Washington Mary Magnet High School and to serve in Calcasieu Parish and to be a part of this profession. I'm so truly blessed to be here, and this honor of being Teacher of the Year for Washington Mary Magnet High School and for Calcasieu Parish School Board has not been lost on me. It means the world to me, and I'm so glad that I get to share what I do every day with all of you. My classroom has a lot of moving parts: clinicals, lab, and the lecture in the classroom setting. So today, I'm gonna go through a lesson with you, a lesson that I normally teach every year, and it's to help them use their skills, what they've been taught, and critically think their way through doing the activity. For today's lesson, the students have 3 objectives. They're to show proficiency in the skill that they are assigned, identify the steps needed to complete the assigned skill or task, and utilize critical thinking skills to complete the activity or skill. Basically, complete the skill correctly, know the steps to complete the skill, and correctly finish the skill where the other CNA left off. We're going to go through it. You have your worksheet already on your desk. You're going to be responsible for answering the first 5 questions when we head into the lab. Okay? All right, we ready to play?
Yes.
All right. So here are the rules. You step into the workplace bright and early at 6 a.m. ready to take on the day. Your CNA supervisor greets you with a little twist in the tail. It seems the CNA from the night shift has left their post. But don't worry, there's a silver lining. She tells you that all 5 of your residents are safe and sound, and she's already begun their care. Okay? Now it's up to you. Your mission is to discover what each resident needs and to finish up any tasks left behind. The best part? You get to choose a partner to join in your journey on this adventure. Team up and make this a fun and fulfilling experience as you bring smiles to your residents' faces. Get ready to dive in and spread some joy. Cool? So what's going on?
Basically, Basically, so we're gonna pick up what the CNA left off.
Yeah, so you get to work, your CNA left,
Because she decided to leave.
She decided to leave. Now let me ask you this. Does anybody know what that's called and what happens to you when you leave your post?
You abandoned your shift?
It's called abandonment of shift, and then what's gonna happen?
Oh, you get a write-up?
You do get a write-up. What else happens?
They can fire you.
They can fire you. They can also take your license. Okay? So we don't want to do that, correct? All right. This is round one. We're not going to panic, correct? So you're going to grab your crew and get ready to hit the lab. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to uncover the following mysteries. What skill is being showcased? At which step did the CNA hit pause? Are we on point with patient positioning and supplies? And what else? Safety. And jot down your answers. You're going to zoom back to the classroom for a powwow with me, and then we're going to have detective work. Cool? That's what we're going to do in round one. So on your worksheet, there's 5 questions. Everybody look down at your 5. You're going to answer those 5 questions when you enter the lab. And then once you've got those questions answered, you're going to come back in here to me with the answers. Cool? All right. Round 2 will consist of, you're going to round up your squad. You're and your team member. You're going to team powwow time. You're going to map out your epic quest, and you're going to assign each superhero the mission. So, if I'm going in the lab, Malia says, hey, I'm going to make sure all the supplies are done. And Raven's going to say, okay, I'm going to go through the steps, and we're going to figure out exactly where they stopped in the task. Okay? And then together, you're going to team up to complete the skill. Okay? All right. Let's hit the rewind button. What are you doing in round 1? What's round 1?
Round 1 is to talk and to see what we're going to be doing.
Yes, you're going to go into the lab, and you're going to try to find out what's going on with the lab, what skill they were doing, where they stopped, right? You're going to answer your 5 questions. What are you doing round 2?
Get with your partner to perform. Who's going to do what?
Yes, and then do what?
Perform the skill.
Complete the skill. Cool. All right. Do you have to wash your hands?
No, not unless you get hand washing.
Do you have to do your opening and closing?
Yes.
Yes, every time. All right, guys. All right, let's review our objectives for today. Somebody give me an objective.
Complete the skill correctly.
Give me another one.
No steps to complete the skill.
What's the next one?
Correctly pick up where the CNA left off.
Very good. See, y'all did pay attention. All right. Fist bump.
It's so emotional.
All right, so do we have any questions?
No.
Anybody got any questions about it? Y'all understand what we're going to be doing? And what you got, Carmen?
So when is this going to be taking place?
Like, once we finish this,
Yeah.
you're going to team up with your little partner and we are rolling on. Okay? We're going to go into the lab. That's the plan, okay? All right? Yes, ma'am.
So in one of your PowerPoints, you said silver lining. What does silver lining mean?
Silver lining means something that's good. We're in a bad situation, but this is the good thing about it. So the good thing in this one is what? I did walk into a situation where my aide left me and I don't know what's going on, correct? And I came to work. But the silver lining is I get what? Not only that, I get a partner to help me, right? So if I'm in a nursing home and this situation happens, which it does, you can always ask somebody. And the best thing is to ask for help, okay? Don't ever do anything where you feel like you're uncomfortable or if you're worried. You can always go to the nurse and say, hey, I really don't understand what's going on, or I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Can you assist me? They're going to help you. You can go to a CNA supervisor. You can go to your coworker. In this situation, you have somebody with you to work with you to get it done. And that's really teamwork, y'all. In the nursing home and the hospital is what makes the dream work. Okay? I'm going to tell you this. Nurses like me cannot do my job without CNAs like you. You can't do your job without them. Much like a doctor cannot do his job without who? The nurses. We all work in tandem. So if I'm in a nursing home and I have 35 residents, my nurse, right? And I have 60 residents in the nursing home and there are 6 aides there. They only have 10 patients. Y'all will each have 10. To my 35. Who spends the most time with the residents? The aides. So y'all are very important, correct? Okay. The purpose of this is for you to critically think your way through these skills. Right? I could have just gave you the skill in the lab, correct? And said, let's just go do the lab. The point of this is for you to take this and say, okay, I'm walking into a room, I really don't know what's going on, but I still have to fix the situation. I still have to help this patient. So now I need to figure out where we are and what do I need to do next. Is my patient safe? Can I get everything done that I need to get done to take care of them? That's what we're doing here. And it makes your brain work a little bit differently. That way, instead of you walking in and saying, I'm already going in here to do a partial bed bath, right? That's normally what we do. Blah, 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 let me get my supplies, I'm going to bathe my patient. Now I'm walking into a room with a patient and I don't know what's going on. I don't know what they need, I don't know what's being done, I don't know what's been done or what hasn't been done. Okay? So it's getting you to think a little bit more critically, which you're going to carry over into a lot of things. If you become an engineer, you're going to need critical thinking. If you go on to be a nurse, an NP, a doctor, a vet, you need all of those things, okay? So that's just preparing you for that. Cool? All right.
At Washington Marion High School, the nursing class in Ms. Garrick's class is going to be performing some skills.
Guys, y'all ready to pull?
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 beds are set up. You're going to pull your number, and that's the one that you're going to answer the questions for. So that's going to be the skill you're going to complete, okay? We can do multiple rounds of this, but this is going to be round 1. Like, we may come back and you may get the next bed or something like that, okay? But this first round, you're going to draw your bed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to draw your bed. And then you and your group are going to decide what skill, what was left, where we're going to pick up, and all the things. And then we're going to talk about it. All right? So, Mimi, for your group, which bed are you? Which patient do you have? All 1. So, Raven and Mimi, right here, that's 1. That is your skill. Y'all start to work on it. Zariah, who's your partner? Carmen? 2. Carmen, y'all have 2. So y'all have, well, draw. Let's see, because y'all may get something different. It may not be. You can't move, Anaya.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Who do you got?
We have the number 3.
Anaya's bed 3. Y'all go to bed 3. Now look, y'all are trying to decide. Y'all gonna tell me which skill it is. Answer y'all's questions together as a group on your sheet, and then we're gonna discuss it. What skill do you think you have?
Partial bed bath.
Why?
Because we have our gown, we have our water in here. So they started off by, they put some water, but they didn't do anything else, and they didn't get enough towels. But we do have our 2 big blankets and our soap and our lotion.
What are we doing?
We're emptying a catheter.
Okay, so did you have everything you needed?
Yes.
So what are we doing first?
Opening.
Very good, let's go.
All right. Ready?
Hello, Mr. Green. My name is Raven. This is my partner, Malaya. We're here to empty your catheter. Is that okay? Okay, we're going to provide you with privacy. Wash our hands. We'll be right back.
Very good. Let me get out y'all's way so y'all can pull the curtains. Good job.
I'm gonna wipe it in your face.
350 cc's, good job. What skill do y'all think y'all have?
Occupy bed.
Why?
Because we have all the bed stuff to make up the bed and privacy blanket.
Very good. Do you have everything you need to complete the skill?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, sister, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
You get baths with no gloves?
You right.
All right, we're done. So let's review our objectives. What were they?
Complete the skill correctly.
Good job.
Know the steps to complete the skill.
Good.
Correctly pick up where the CNA left off.
Good. So, do you think we did all of those things?
Yes.
Did y'all like this activity?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Don't just say that just because. Okay. Do you think it helps to facilitate critical thinking?
Yes.
Okay, so did you learn anything? Tell me something that we learned today.
Yes, we picked up where our CNA left off,
We
and
learn
we
better thinking skills, better strategy skills.
And how to assess it whenever you come in instead of, looking at the whole picture, like knowing what you're going in there for, but then knowing when something's messed up and you need something else.
Yes, and fixing something after there is already a problem. Anything else?
and any mistakes that we have.
You learn how to communicate. Very
Learn to
good.
fix my mistakes when I mess up during a skill.
Yes, and it kind of makes you jog your memory, right? Because now, normally when you come in here, you go gather everything and you're ready. This time, everything wasn't ready for you, so you had to kind of think a different way, right?
Yes.
So, this activity was made to get you to think so that when we come to skills and you get ready to take this test, that you know how to work both ways, backwards to forward and forward to backwards, okay? Anything else we learned?
Hello, we are your future CNAs, and your lives is in our hands.
Oh God, I don't know what to say about that.